Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is the collective reading. We're gonna pull some feminine spirit guide cards. I'm just adding words. Female spirit cards. Alright, we all have feminine energy in us. Don't run away! Our feminine energy is the being, is our darkness. So, let's just take a look, alright? Also, I really like these cards, and I think the title of them is awkward, but, you know, whatevs. Okay. We have Thinker. Enlightenment, education, and profits. Awakening your third eye, motherfucker. Please do that. I've made you a map, okay? Over here. Mountaineering, toughness, perseverance, and challenge. Ugh, going through a lot right now, huh? May feel like you're climbing an uphill battle. Okay. Rainbow, hope, beauty, and crossing. Thank you for being here, by the way. I hope these are helping you. I enjoy doing it. On the days I don't do readings, which isn't very often anymore, I feel very empty, so I'm really glad to be here. Labs, innovation, experimentation, and research. This is interesting. I have no fucking clue what this is talking about. Party, decompress, release, let go. Maybe you're overthinking stuff a little bit and it's causing you to have some challenges. Yeah, within coming into, okay, I see it now. Within coming into consciousness, I am someone who went into spiritual psychosis. So I'm going to caution you on that. If you are doing a lot of research, be careful, stay grounded, okay? You found the right channel, because as someone who has been through psychosis, we definitely have balance now. Psychosis is a very real thing when you're coming into consciousness, when you're starting to decolonize and integrate your shadow. That's why I make all of these videos, so that I can help prevent that. It's very important that you stay grounded, whether you get crystals. If you're going to get crystals to stay grounded, you want to work with the darker colored crystals. Those are for your lower chakras. I'm going to caution you. I mean, a quartz crystal would probably be okay because it's all over. But I would caution away from working with too many high vibrational or lighter colors. Like, I would caution you working with like fluorite and stuff. Because it kind of can catapult psychosis, because it can open you up immensely. So make sure you're staying grounded. That's very important. My dogs are very barky right now, which is irritating because the child is still asleep, but I feel like that's probably... Why is my sandal backwards? I'm trying to put it on. Dea! Chill. Shh, chill out. They're barking at cats. Okay. Alright, so we have 10 cards all together. Let me... Okay, so we did party, decompress, release, let go. So I would let go of whatever expectation it is. I'm seeing research, and I'm seeing this just feels like a cautionary tale for folks coming into consciousness. When you're going down rabbit holes, be careful of who your sources are, mostly, first and foremost. Especially if you're just like researching, you know, the Hollywood elite and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff has been co-opted by QAnoners, which we know are cult members within MAGA. I almost called it MAGA. So be careful where you're getting your information. Remember that a lot of information that's out here has a biased standing. So just be careful. It's very important that you are being careful with the information that you are allowing in. Okay? We're going to move to the second row now. I think I made my point. Clenched fist, toughness, strength, and perseverance. Starry sky, dreams, hope, and future. We have hope out here twice so far. We have flames, passion, power, and enthusiasm. Maybe you're getting downloads about your path. I've been doing what you're calling readings. So maybe, you know, you're feeling inspired by your own enlightenment, your own growth. Maybe you're figuring out your own way of supporting everyone else, the collective liberation, right? While also combating, you know, what exists. That's the point of life, okay? At least if you're over here. All right, red rose, toughness, beauty, perseverance. I've got perseverance twice, 3 times. We have perseverance 3 fucking times. You're doing this, just be careful. You don't have to go. Yesterday we talked about, what reading was that? The one at nighttime. Oh, the What's Your Calling reading. I pulled from the Wild Child deck and the cautionary tale of the, I know I keep saying cautionary tale, of the hare and the rabbit came out within the cards, and I referenced that. So if this perseverance is something that really is resonating with you, maybe go watch that What's Your Calling reading I posted yesterday. If you watch that and it's not the one for you, excuse me, there's an entire playlist of other ones that you can also watch. Perseverance, man. Nothing to it but to do it. Damn right. And I think if you are feeling stagnant, or if you're starting to float a little bit above the earth, action and grounding can be very much the only thing you need to do. No, you don't need to go on a grippy sock vacation. I mean, perhaps, but if you really are intentional about grounding your energy into the planet will also give you energy back. Go put your bare feet on the earth. Literally. Utilize the elements, earth, air, fire, water. Be careful with fire. We're seeing a lot of that, so be careful. But, you know, you can do like candles or, you know, cleaning your air, stuff like that. Congratulations, that is the more spiritual path to take. But it is a very big jump of, there's a lot of, I'm getting those scenes from the Pirates of the Caribbean where they're going from like one cliff to the other on like those very thin bridges, like the rope, and you know what I'm talking about. Be very careful, okay? You're bridging things, and that's also giving like the way that neural pathways are being like, what is this word? Created in your head too, in your brain. When you come into consciousness, your whole life changes, right? And you do have to persevere through it. because, like I say all the time, a lot of the people around you are not going through that. You are going to be the crazy one. It's going to piss you off. It's going to make you feel despair for others being stuck. Everyone has free will. They get to do what they want, okay? Yourself included. The last one we have is core date, love, care, and tolerance. We had to look core date the last time, and core date is the meaning of a heart shape. So I didn't know that until the last time either. But give yourself a lot of love. Seek core date out in nature when you're feeling a little floaty. You know, what around you is making a heart shape? Like, I saw the word clit made from branches, like little baby branches, right around Mother's Day. And I made it into a short because I was like, yay, I found it. Okay, it was funny. I don't know if anyone laughed, but I did. Okay. That's the ways that you can look at nature. Like, I found the clit of nature. It literally was the word spelled out. So, you know, what rock has a heart on it, or the way that leaves are in a bush, does it look like a heart, right? Look for this heart anytime you're feeling extra heavy in this enlightenment process. That will be a reminder from the universe, from the earth, from whatever you believe without going into spiritual psychosis, that you are protected and supported. I would also peep rainbows. Roses. Yeah. We have this flames card is very much speaking to the solar plexus. What makes you confident? What makes you feel unique within who you are and confident to stand in that for the collective? Your passion, your power, and your enthusiasm. Your solar plexus is under your bibs, and if you have bad posture like me, you can stretch. I've always had bad posture. My shoulders, I had a swim coach tell me once that my shoulders are like caving in, and it's because I am trying to protect my heart. But as a swimmer, it was really detrimental to my fucking butterfly. And she's like, girl, straighten your back. And anyway, your solar plexus is under here. So allow yourself to shine. Remember, you are going to be the crazy one in the group going through enlightenment. It's not your job to force anyone into consciousness. All we can do is become a lighthouse, and not going crazy is a great way to do that. Not allowing people to have any power over us in our own process is also very important. And staying grounded. So, rainbows and hearts, if you see them, remember this reading, remember your process. And I would say that is a giant signifier to go ground on the earth. I'm feeling called to do a couple magic cards, just for those of you who want to believe, are believing, are experiencing magic. I'm here to validate that it's very real. I have a playlist called Magic Over Mayhem. I need to make this thumbnail again after I get a new phone, but I would love to continue that series. I think there's only like 7 videos. But magic is all around us, right? I'm thinking of that line that Hugh Grant says in Love Actually. Love actually is all around. Magic is too. And one might say that love is magic and magic is love. I mean, I think even dark magic is done out of the space of love, ironically. Usually more of like a heartbreak side of love. But either way, still fucking love. Oh, here we have Witch's Wound, Remedy, Magical Medicine, Sacred Heart, Another Day. So with arrows through the heart, coming from all 4 directions and all 4 elements as well. Spiders or octopus may be significant. Your throat chakra, speak your truth. Work on some throat opening exercises. Perhaps in a past life you were, burned at a stake. Same. I have such a crazy fear of fire. And spiders, which is funny because I'm really starting to, I think that spiders are my, deepest shadow. And I keep thinking about my judgment day and how many spiders I'm going to be greeted with when I die, because I've killed a lot, and they're going to be like, and it's going to be like that scene from Harry Potter, the second one, where they're, anyway, all that to say is, when think about what you're afraid of, think about why, alright? I really am I guess I'm kind of a philosopher. I really enjoying the quest for why, okay? And if you're in this consciousness journey, that's you as well. Just be careful. Just be careful. We already talked about that. Be careful who you're getting your information from and what you're taking as truth for your own truth, okay? Hidden familiars, allies, natural assistance, divine support, and comfort. What animals you come across today after seeing this will be very important to your path. I should go through... I'll do that. Okay. I will go through the spirit animal deck daily so that we can have all of these cards listed as spirit animals. I've already gone through a bunch of other decks. Not a bunch, a couple. But I have this deck. So we'll go ahead and pull all the spirit animal. I'll start working on that today. It's not going to be done today. I will do a card a day. So that people can come and kind of learn about... Oh, I have to do them alphabetically. Okay. This is a big deck. But I will do that. We'll go through that deck. Alright, thanks for a new project. But anyway, pay attention to what animals you see. I will start recording spirit animals today, but that's not going to be done for, 68 days. Okay, so it's like a 3-month project. Alright, lots of other people have already put information out about that, or you could just go ahead and buy yourself the spirit animal deck too. This is Colette Baron Reed. She does a lot of... She did the Good Tarot. She does a lot of beautiful tarot. So, alright, and then we have Bridget. We also did Bridget in the Divine Feminine deck. So if this is very much resonating with you, if you are a redhead as well, who was just welcomed into the Black community, and you're learning about your Celtic roots, Celtic, it's kind of like tomato. Bridget is one of the ones to know. She is a goddess from that tradition. Druid, magic, psychic flames, 333, and sacred milk. So if you are seeing 333 today, Bridget is inviting you to work with her, and also reclaim your lineage into that. I've been in this process. I'm really reconnecting to my Scottish roots above all else. I have them on both sides of my family, and I think that's why my hair keeps getting redder. So yeah, okay. Songbirds, Hexbreaker, Sound Healing, Final Goodbye, and Release. I'm gonna do something super fucking cringe. So what birds you see today are also relevant. The Jinn, I don't know how to say this. Jinn, Wildness, Enigma, Service, and Choices. Remember, we are always one choice away from an entirely different reality. And I'm going to do... I hate it when white people do this shit publicly, so I'm just gonna hate it. I'm gonna be pulling on my Scottish ancestry for this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of fork tuning for you. This is for your root chakra, which is ruled by the color red. Alright? I don't know where the sound is. You can get tuning forks if you would like. I think I got mine on Temu, honestly. I've got a tuning fork for each chakra. And the higher, so the lower your chakras are like deeper vibration, and then the higher you go, so like your crown chakra vibrates at a very high frequency, which is a high pitched sound. So we can do that fork. So this is the crown chakra, this is the root chakra, this is the one that's going to keep you grounded. Again, work with frequencies. Hertz are the measurement that I'm talking about right now. HZ is the abbreviation, and you can find any, you can hear the difference. You can hear any, you can get a frequency. I don't know where my I don't know where it picks up my volume. I'm sorry. But tuning forks are used that way to kind of clear your energy. So if you are in this process, there are lots of ways to stay grounded while you are coming into enlightenment and consciousness. I hope this reading helps. Believe in magic, believe in yourself, in your ability to make this world a better place by, persevering through challenges and really stepping into your passions, your skills, your desires, your strengths, right? All right, have a good one.